It is.
Sunday.
My face looks really fat.
Christy.
I need to drink more water.
Don't mind her. Don't mind her.
I like
but to beat the bloat, water helps. But her face is cute though. So
yeah.
It's cute. It's Bert. Hey.
Hello. We'll let you wave. Okay. Because it wasn't letting me wave last night.
I don't know. IG be acting crazy sometimes.
It does. It does.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are y'all doing? How's y'all Sunday going?
And we have Mr. Gizmo. He's sitting on my lap right now.
Gizmosis.
Hey, Black and Culture.
Hi, Black and Culture.
We love her.
She's such a talented lady. Melanated Velma.
Hey, how's everyone's Sunday? We are doing good. How are you?
Thank you for asking.
Hey, Edie.
What's up, Edie?
So we'll let Mr. Edie in. Mr. Edie.
Christy! Gizmo says hi. Hey, excited Sunday as well. Aww, so sweet. Thank you. Hey, hey, hello, MTG. Trying to wave to all y'all, but we see y'all.
Thanks everybody for coming in.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We're super excited for this live.
Yeah. Oh, you see Gizmo? Yeah, he's sitting on my lap.
Oh, you can see him.
Top of his head. Top of his little head. Yeah. We told him, we was like, Gizmo, be a good boy. Please behave yourself. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just waiting on the gentleman to come on in.
Hey, what's going on, ladies?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah, I've been running around a lot as of lately. So I'm just sitting here waiting for my grandfather to let me in the house.
How's the weather like there? It looks nice.
Yeah, the sun's coming and going. A lot of spring showers right now, but you gotta love Texas.
I don't remember the weather in Texas. Do you? I remember it being hot. I remember it being hot.
It's always hot. It's always hot here.
Oh no.
But yeah, how you ladies been? I've been good.
Yeah, we've been good.
Yeah,
we've been good.
That's good. Good. I've been peeping y'all cosplays. Y'all just getting better and better every day, huh?
Oh, thank you. We want to see your cosplays. I know.
Y'all just left me in the dust. I don't even know if I want to do it no more.
Don't even play like that. You need to just go and do the cosplay.
Nah, I'm serious because I'm like, man, I'm just getting started, and these girls they already above and beyond what I can do. So
No. It's not even like a contest. Everybody's doing it and having fun.
Hey,
what's going on?
what's up, dog? How you doing?
Chilling,
Which
man.
one are you again? What? I don't remember. I don't know which name you was again.
I'm Edie.
You say you eat?
Edie.
Edie?
Yeah.
All right, nice to meet you, Edie. My name Kenny.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, D, what's how y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing? Boo, boo. Y'all alright?
Oh, we have a quick question. Do y'all want us to address y'all by y'all's IG names or your government names?
Well, if you say McDuffie, that is my government name.
Oh, we've been doing it all the time. Okay.
Yeah, let other people know that I actually go by part of my original name. My birth name, excuse me.
I was gonna say you got like 3 names.
Yeah, I actually do. I got about 12 of them things now. I got about many names. Regular old Ermac out here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, we're waiting on Creative Entertainment. I know he said that he was in the middle of driving, so he was going to pull over and park his car so he could come into the discussion. So we'll just wait on him for a little bit.
All right.
Cool.
Buckmeister, Two-Face, hello.
What's going on? So, anybody see the Demon Slayer movie yet?
Oh, yeah, we have to see this.
No, we have not. We saw the Mortal Kombat. I saw your skit, the Mortal Kombat with Kung Lao. I had to watch it. With the hat, it was funny.
I'm going to check that out.
Nah, you don't want to watch that. Don't waste your time with that.
Oh, no, man. I'm going to watch it, man. If you feel like it's cringy, we probably feel like it's great.
Nah, yeah. Put it this way, I like the old one better.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Dad, use your uppercut.
Yeah, exactly. See, he gets it.
Oh, Aquaman was the star of the show.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Uncle. Hey.
What's good, huh?
What's happening? I just had an interview with him not too long ago. That was a few days ago. A couple days ago. I haven't been days ago.
I haven't talked to Unc in a minute. I feel bad. Don't worry, Unc. I ain't forget about you.
She said Mortal Kombat was good if you want Scorpion versus Zero. Ah, man. Scorpion's Revenge, like...
What's up, cousin?
It is
my cousin.
That's nice.
So how is everybody Sunday?
Good. We can't complain.
That's another day. That's another day. Just trying to get through it.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. I just got off screen myself. I look terrible.
Yeah, I just started peeping your page. I was like, oh, he be streaming. I gotta watch
yeah, man. I just this weekend been shit for me. Excuse my language, but
man, I understand.
like, these people been dropping me online.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh,
the loyal fans will understand.
Let me reply to this.
I'm good. I knew MK had the main grow plot. Yeah, you're right, Buckmeister. Hey, plot armor for real. That dude really had a buff, had an armor buff.
Wait a couple more minutes.
Oh, there he is. Now y'all don't have to hear this outside noise all the time.
No, we're outside too. Yeah, we're outside. Hopefully y'all don't hear anything crazy.
I haven't heard anything yet. All I hear is my birds.
She said plot.
Like a motorcycle that went by like a few minutes ago.
We have a guy that lives next door to us that's always riding on a motorcycle.
It's a pretty cool bike.
He revved that motherfucker up.
Did you ask him, can you get a ride?
No, Christy calls him the son of anarchy.
Oh, never
he
mind.
called him the son of anarchy.
Oh,
I'm on the ride.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty cool bike.
So I read why Johnny Cage wasn't in.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, no. I like the Sons of Anarchy TV show. It was good.
I have a little bobblehead. Yeah, we should send it to you. We have a little bobblehead.
One of them guys.
Let's see, I read on why Johnny Cage wasn't in. Oh yeah, he's supposed to be on the next one. Johnny Cage is supposed to be on the next one.
Yeah. And the sad thing is, we probably going to end up watching the next part of that. Yeah. Next one.
I don't know. They gotta capitalize on that first movie. They gotta make that 3 times better, 10 times better. 20 times better, maybe.
They ain't do none of that.
They need to do something.
I don't know, to be honest with you. My aunt liked it. Edie watched it. You said Sons of Anarchy, Black and Culture wanted to know, is it worth the watch?
Yeah, it was worth the watch. It was really good. I don't know how you're going to feel about the ending, though.
I don't know. That was around the same time I was watching Breaking Bad, so I never really got into it. I think I watched like the first 3 episodes.
Right, yeah, watch Breaking Bad first.
Yeah. I think there were like 2 seasons in before they made Sons of Anarchy, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 3 seasons maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Because Breaking Bad was that show.
It really made me want to go serve meth. I have never done.
Oh my God.
He ain't lying. It make you think.
Like, this man is smart.
It really make you think.
Oh man.
That
was like the first.
Guess we'll get started. Okay, we're gonna get started. I guess he'll come in when he's ready, but we'll get started now because we don't want to take up all y'all's time. We want to. Yeah, I already told you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Cool. What
Dexter
else?
is good too. Black queen culture.
Yeah, Christy loves Dexter.
Yeah.
Hey Theo.
Maybe I'm a serial killer.
Y'all watch
I'm just
Invincible?
kidding.
Of course I watched Invincible.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, who doesn't watch Invincible?
Bad, go on out and get out of here.
Alright, you wanna do the introduction?
Okay, so before we get started, we'll just lay down some quick ground rules. So thank you guys for joining us on this live and just sharing y'all's personal experiences. We definitely appreciate y'all's time. And of course, everybody, is going to share their experiences or what they feel comfortable sharing. Nobody's answer is more wrong or more right than the other. And we just want to, which we know it's not going to be a problem, but just make sure that everybody is able to speak their piece and things like that. And if somebody's talking, in the midst or whatever, and you have something that you want to say, just raise your hand or just be like, I have something to say, in response to that. And for our audience in the comment section, our attention is going to be on our guests. We're not going to be able to answer questions or anything like that, but you are more than welcome to share your input on the topic in the comments, but let's keep the responses respectful. And if they're not, you're going to get blocked.
Dang.
Just saying that right now.
They're so professional with it.
Yeah.
So you want to run to the HEB?
Okay, and we're going to read a definition of colorism.
Leave before I get here. Just go out the front door and just leave it alone.
Okay.
All right, it shouldn't be that long. I should be back before you leave.
All right, cool. I'll tell you later. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Yeah.
So we ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
So to start off, we got this definition on colorism from the National Conference for Community and Justice. So colorism is a practice of discrimination by which those with lighter skin are treated more favorably than those with darker skin. This practice is a product of racism in the United States as well as all over, in that it upholds the white standards of beauty and benefits white people in the institutions of oppression, which is media, medical, world, etc. All right. And now we'll just have our guests introduce themselves. So whichever one of you gentlemen would like to go first and just tell everybody about you and what you do.
Yeah, I'll give it to the boy. You go first, man.
Jesus. All right. Hey everybody, my name is Lloyd Mcduffie. I'm a content creator / technician / gardener / chef / a whole bunch of slashes. How y'all doing? I'm very honored to be here with Divas on the Dime. I appreciate the opportunity to give this Mississippi boy a chance to speak.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Edie. I recently just became a phlebotomist, so thank goodness I got through that. And I've been doing voice acting, anime music, anime-based music, and YouTube videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. And thank you again for having me, ladies. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you guys. We appreciate y'all. All right. So we're going to get started. Now, the first question is, have you witnessed or observed colorism in real life or online? And whichever you wants to go first, feel free.
Yes. I wouldn't. Have you guys been on Twitter? Twitter is literally known for that. Like, I literally saw a whole war between light skins and dark skins about how, they're favored in entertainment, how they're looked at as the token golden children, and how we're soft, and how in entertainment for dark skins, they always try to portray them to be the thug or the menace, and, just pretty much be the bad guy and the villain. So I definitely seen that in real life and on online.
What's up, my guy?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, so
Right.
y'all gonna catch him up to speed, or what we doing here?
Guys, and then we also have Creative Entertainment that's going to be joining us on the topic as well. And did you want to introduce yourself and just tell everyone a little bit about you, sir?
Hey, I'm a creative ENT. I do mostly like blogging and gaming and stuff like that. So usually I'm online. I'm usually kind of like networking with people to try to like do different things and collaborate and stuff like that. Like I've been to Dragon Con, MomoCon, pretty much any Comic Con that's in Atlanta. And I'm always looking to tap in with anybody if they ever come through here and want to, cosplay together or hang out. I'm down.
Dang, I was just there like last year.
Yeah. And if you want to check me out, all my links is in my description. I usually stream at least once a week.
Okay.
And I'm always open to play anybody on like PlayStation 4 if anybody has a PlayStation.
I'll add you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice meeting you too.
Yes, thank
Nice
you for
meeting
joining
you.
us. And just wanted to, because we had laid down like ground rules and stuff. We don't think it's going to be an issue, but everybody is going to be sharing their own personal experiences, and I'm sure they're going to differ. But we just want everybody to be respectful of each other's, experiences, and just everybody's going to have their opportunity to speak and say whatever they need to. And if anybody is speaking, just raise your hand or whatnot, and we'll be sure to make sure that you get to speak your piece. All right. Right now, we're on question number 1, and we're going to have Lloyd Mcduffie finish off with, his experiences with observing or witnessing colorism. And then if you have something to share, you can definitely jump in.
Okay. So you're asking a witness-based question, right? Not personal experience.
Oh, both. If you witness or you experienced it.
All right. So with the Job Corps, I was known as the repair guy for a lot of things, like gaming systems and phones and whatnot. And there was this white guy. It was this white guy or whatnot that just came and he started fixing other people's phones and stuff too. And he was giving them a better deal than I was. So a lot of arguments with other people was like, why would you charge me this much and I can go to this guy for that much? You can take yourself and go. So that was a slight experience. I may have some memory jogs throughout the conversation, but that's the most recent one. I haven't dealt with anything like that lately because in my technician field, as of late, it has been predominantly black. So it's not a lot of that too much.
I can get down with that.
All right. And Creative ENT, did you have something that you wanted to input? Have you witnessed or observed colorism in real life or online?
It's pretty much every day with me. Because, like, in my own family, like, my mom's light skin, my dad's dark skin, my brother's light skin, I'm brown skin. So, we'll have, like, little conversations, and then they'll be like, oh, yeah, he got those eyes, so, he get all the girls, you know what I'm saying? He get all the attention, And then on the other end is like, me, I'm just basic. I'm just an average guy. Like, I can't really take any side because I'm like in the middle. So, it's cool or whatever. Like, it's all love with my people or people I be around and stuff like that. And as far as like just seeing colorism, like just being out and about, a lot of times it's just like you're light skinned, you act this way. If you're dark skinned, you act this way, or you got this going for yourself. Like most guys is kind of like oh, he dark skinned, you know, he packing something downstairs, or like if he light skinned, you know, he get, you know what I'm saying? Like I know y'all heard these things before, and I just be laughing because it's just like it's funny, you know. But I've never seen it go left for real, you know. Mostly it's with the women I see it going left.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But they don't give each other like respect for each other sometimes, or the guys don't respect dark skinned women enough. A lot of times that's what I see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's sad, like, just, you know, like we were saying, like from like the women group,
Right.
it all starts with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Dang. Wow. Did y'all have any other things that y'all wanted to say on this topic?
No, he touched what I was gonna say. It was like it's a lot of competition built up by females too.
Yeah. They put
Definitely.
us in competition. I'll be like, dang, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm not,
Yeah.
you know.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good, bro. Like I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I'm an average dude, for real. Like they be like, nah, I like dark skin because he got muscles.
Yeah. See, I'm glad I'm brown skin, light skin or dark skin. So yeah.
I like light skin because he got them eyes and that hair. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, dang, I got the hair. You know what I'm saying?
He be having me feel bad. I'm like, dang, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be. You know, it's all
I mean, I think one thing I probably had, like, you guys ever seen like a group of friends, and then it'll be like they'll be all dark skinned and like one light skin in there, like they had to have the one token light skin. Yeah. I was that guy. I was that guy, and they will always tell me like, "Oh yeah, you go talk to this girl first. Go talk to this girl first.
Yeah.
They'll talk to you and stuff." I'm like, "They'll talk to you too. You just gotta, you know." And then they'll already write it off like, "No, they won't." And I'm like, "That's not right." You know what I mean? For them to already be thinking that just because that's just how it be, and I'm just like, man, things gotta change.
Yeah. Dang. That makes me think back to high school, because it was like that back in high school. I know in my theater class, it was one guy in the class that was dark skinned, and there was another guy that was light skinned, and a lot of the girls, they were obsessed with him. Like everyone was like surrounded by him. And the dark skinned guy was just like, man, see, that's why I don't like light skinned guys. They be taking all the girls from me. His self-esteem was like, but it's just like his self-esteem was just like crushed. Like it's sad because he would try to approach women, and like the girls would just be like, ew, I don't want to talk to you. You too black. Like they would tell him that, and these are black girls telling him that.
It ain't like that now. They love him.
And it's sad.
Complete switch up.
They growing up to get out of that type of criteria, you know, as far as dating and stuff goes like that. I don't know. I've seen a lot of that growing up, like a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
They be flexing on me hard. I be like, dang, dark skin, chill out. I got you.
Lil was serious when I'm saying that too. He was like, "We winning now." Big flex. He right though. They said light skins ain't in.
I don't know, but everybody wants that salt and pepper kind of relationship for some reason these days too. Like,
people are weird, man.
Oh my god.
Light skin, I gotta get dark skin. You dark skin,
Weird as hell.
I don't understand.
I'll let your brown brothers, you know what I'm
saying? White with black. I'll just, what she say, two faces, don't want to be white with a black shape. It's over.
Oh god, yeah.
I just read it too. I was like, man.
So did y'all want to add more to this question? Or did y'all want to go to the next question?
Let's go to the next question.
Okay. So from your personal experience, is there a difference of how masculinity is portrayed based on skin complexion?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Light skins are soft and dark skins are tough.
All in our feelings.
That's usually how it goes. Either we're too angry, or we're not soft enough, or we can't vent, or I don't know, especially in the black community, you can't talk about mental health. None of that.
It's a sign of weakness, apparently.
Get your depressed ass on them dishes.
Yep. Dang, you heard that too?
Yeah. I thought I was doing good by using big words. Now get your ass in there and wash them damn dishes.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Yeah.
I definitely see that. Because, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what to say, man. It's like, don't cry. Don't man up, or if you trying to voice your opinion. Actually, I must have dealt with this shit with my father. Excuse my language.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he wants you to. The parents say, "Why don't you talk to me?" or "Why can't you open up?" And I'm like, "Why would you when you tell me to be quiet, or to shut the hell up, or to just deal with it? You can't just deal with every damn thing. It don't work like that. You're gonna break at some point,
Yeah.
It mostly deals with your people at the house, man. That's where it starts at. It takes a lot to I don't know, man. If you're gonna have a child, it should be a certain way that you should, I don't know, approach them. You should make them feel comfortable.
Right.
That's true.
That's a lot of the reason why a lot of men don't talk, or don't say shit, or don't. There's not a lot of open men out here. I have a hard time opening up to otaku. A lot of it's just, it's hard.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? But every now and again, you need to let some of that off your chest, man. But I don't know. Like I said, it starts with you. It starts with your people. It really does. Starts with your people. Used to get bullied in the army for being so light. Had to fight a lot. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. If you crying and you look like me, or this, or my guy in the bottom right, you can't have that.
Nah.
You soft as hell if you crying in front of somebody.
Very true. Someone said Drake versus
I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my gosh. I know, that was like, wow.
Something else we wanted to touch up on too. Shout outs to Auntie Real Woman. We had this discussion last year, and it was something she had brought up. I know, with in comics and cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause I'm not really a comic head. But I was looking up. I don't see that many light-skinned male superheroes. They make them all dark-skinned. And what would you want to touch up on that, Cliff?
And then kind of just along with that, I think with in the with media,
right?
If you look at the news anchors, and I think this kind of translates over to just maybe with employment and things like that. What we've seen is especially with news anchors, most of them are fair skinned, or they're mixed race. With the athletes, especially the well known, they're dark skinned. But I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just a I guess a thing that's kind of with black males, subscribing to the hyper masculinity,
right?
And what you were guys saying, where you can't share your feelings and just kind of bottling it, and it's unfortunate because it's a lot of mental health issues in our community that we really need to deal with, and especially with our black males, there's so many issues that everybody needs help with. But if people don't feel comfortable speaking at it, it eats away at us. And you look at the news, even with police brutality, that even goes along with that. The male has so many things going on at home, he don't feel like he has anybody to talk to, and he may get into some trouble, with that. But I don't know. It leads to a lot of things.
And then really, I see the key point you wrote. It stems back really all the way back to slavery. That you put the notions come from slavery, which the lighter skinned slaves worked inside the house, and the darker skinned slaves worked outside on the fields doing the hard labor. So it stems all the way back from slavery and all of this.
And here we are today, still doing that.
Yeah, dark enough to do this, but not light enough to do that.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard being a black man.
Yeah,
Hard.
complicated.
Why I sit in the house all day? Make sure I don't get shot, get jumped, get robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I kind of turned that into like a drive to make me a better person. Like, I don't know, like I've been in situations where I've been taken advantage of so many times, and it was like, you're supposed to be like aggressive and this, and eventually you start to be like, you know what, maybe I do need to, you know, become a little bit more aggressive or something. You start thinking that's the way, but now that I think back on it, I'm like, all the anger I was displaying these past couple of years and people was all stuff that I held in because I couldn't let it out for real, because I'm just not a mean person. I'm a cool person. But, you know, we live in a cruel world, you know, and they love to come at us for some reason.
World is shitty. This is a horrible place.
Yeah, these black people need to stop pointing fingers. Yep, you're right.
We do.
Yeah, you're right.
We gotta talk more too.
Yeah.
So one another, you know,
keep having these discussions like this. So like we always tell everyone, like this discussion doesn't stop. You know, everyone that has like an IG, whatever social media platform you're on, you know, you have a platform and use it. And, you know, like I said, keep talking about this because this needs to be brought to light more often. It's a touchy subject, we know, and a lot of people like to, you know, sweep it under the rug, but it has to be discussed.
Even like with mental health too. Well, like, you know, mental health is like one of like a big stigma like in the black community too. And, you know, having like the issue with colorism along with like mental health, like it's you know, impacts people a lot, but we gotta, you know, definitely take the stigma away from both of those things by talking about it.
Right.
Colorism.
Yeah, going in on the comments.
Keep up with. Is this a trigger live? Like, is a trigger?
I mean, it may trigger some people. It's not our intention, but you know, definitely. Anything in there disrespectful?
No. Everybody good. Everybody good.
Don't forget to speak your thing.
Somebody said, "Give it up for Edie's shirt."
I know. I saw his shirt too.
No, but it's funny because when you mentioned like there was no light-skinned superheroes, or there was a lack of light-skinned superheroes, I didn't even think about that. Like, I'm not even worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy that there are black superheroes.
Right, we are,
you know
but going, but we were talking about like going like what you said, more masculinity, like the darker, they consider them more masculine than the lighter skin.
Yeah, just like associating with like strength and things like that, aggression.
And that's something we noticed because I was trying to look. I said, I don't see no light-skinned superheroes that are males. I couldn't find any. I mean, if there are, y'all can tell us, but I didn't see it.
Have them,
they got browns
on the comic books.
Okay. Not on the if we don't have any, I'll be the first one. There you go. I'll just say that.
Right, come play with me.
I think they might not even anime. I think even anime most of them are dark skin.
Yeah.
The close
and there's like character too.
With the over exaggerated features and shit. That be making me mad. I be like, our lips are not that big.
Yeah, man. Got us like goddamn. What's that, Sambo?
Oh God. Oh no. Yeah. Mr. Popo, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's
and
Popo
started.
Yeah, bro. I'm like,
Mr. Popo ain't black.
Who is this?
He's black as night. That's the homie.
Darkest skin tone. Yeah.
Boondocks.
Boondocks is like here. Oh God.
Brock black too. They
all gonna look like Drake.
Wow.
I think like prototype for every light skin
Oh,
dude,
gosh.
though. I don't even.
Oh,
Oh God,
gosh.
no.
You know,
Yeah.
just bust out
I'm not even
singing.
gonna touch on Drake.
That's what you're gonna
Yeah,
do.
like
Gonna bust out singing.
no.
I liked him as an actor, Drake, when he was on Degrassi.
Yeah,
And that's just it, not so much of a rapper.
I ain't never
Yeah,
seen
he was an actor.
Wheelchair Drake. I never seen him. I was confused, and they was like, they kept calling him Aubrey. I'm like, who is Aubrey? Who was Aubrey?
Yeah, this is midnight.
Like, oh, this who this guy is. Oh, he used to be. He was in the. He got shot.
Yep, stuck in the wheelchair. Just.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But he was
But
killing it though. He was killing it though in his role. Like he was rapping still and everything.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So did y'all want to go to the next question?
I think we touched on as much as we could.
Okay.
If I see another Drake joke,
Oh God.
just leave my mans alone.
Drake, wow.
But I agree with you, Arcade. I agree with
Yeah,
you.
he will always be Jimmy to us.
That's why I can't take him seriously as a rapper.
Okay. So we're all ready for the next question?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts on how light skinned and dark skinned males are portrayed in the media? So that's like all everywhere. Like it could be comics, anime, or TV shows, anything.
Can I go first? You said what?
Sure.
What are my feelings on it?
Yeah.
I honestly think it's funny. Take a bad situation, make it good or hilarious or great or something like that. Although I just think it's funny how people go back and forth about stuff like that. Like, such trivial type deals. But when you shed light on it, it's like, okay, is somebody getting shut out here or getting like a what's that word? It's kind of putting them in a group of these people type. What's that? A stigma or what is this? What is I'm looking for?
No. I don't know. It might come to us.
Wait, describe it again.
It's like it's just grouping people basically. Like this basically when you do light skin versus dark skin, you put them in their own little groups.
Oh, their own little box. Their own stereotype.
Their own
stereotype.
Yeah, got their own stereotype. Yeah, stereotypes. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Like stereotypes.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, prejudice.
The stereotypes are funny. You got the black Air Force energy and you got the white Air Force energy.
Oh Lord.
Like that type stuff. The guys that wear black Air Forces, they finna go rob something. White Forces, they don't even want to put a crease in their shoe. I just think it's funny.
It's
like
funny.
there's a lot of jokes about stuff that are touchy subjects. Even if it's being joked about, it still gets like light put on it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get into stuff like that. Like people can argue with me like about PlayStation and Xbox all day, but I'm like, every console is basically good. They have something in there for you to like. I'm pretty sure. So like I've owned all three: Xbox, PlayStation, and I just built my PC last year. Like, so there's no favoritism. I don't think it should be favoritism. Because everybody has their own type of. They have their own offerings to give to you. There's something they can offer you that you may not have heard from a light skinned guy or a dark skinned guy or a brown skinned guy.
Don't leave the brown skin guys out. Come on.
Yeah,
don't leave us out, man. Don't leave us out.
But I don't know. I just think it's funny. I really think it's funny.
Go ahead, creative.
What I feel about how they portraying it. I don't know if this thing is just too jokey. Like nobody take it serious enough.
Yeah.
Somebody come up to me and say, dark skinned guys are mad aggressive. They always coming at us like they running the show or something like that. I'm like, that's the same thing that the cops is saying when they, come over there. And the guy got his hands up and he's not doing anything. He's being nice. He's speaking, communicating properly. And you're basing, you know, his micro what you're doing to him to bring that out of him.
Hello.
You know, I
The
just
bad,
feel
it
like
was like you had cut off or something.
what happened?
But now,
It was like,
Yeah, you good
yeah,
now?
it
He
was
was
like
breaking
really
up.
Oh, I
glitchy.
was cutting out.
IG doesn't like us talking about this. That's what the problem is. Instagram doesn't like us talking about this.
Oh man, so they shadow banning us now.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I just see like, you know, like if you're messing with somebody and you're bringing that out of them based off of their stereotype, I just see a lot of that going around. Like, I'm not gonna call this dude that's light skinned a Drake, you know, a N-word, because that's gonna bring out something in him that's gonna make him mad, because he might not like Drake, he might not consider himself to even look like Drake or act like Drake. So that's what I'm saying.
pushing buttons and stuff.
Yeah, people will do that. You know,
Yeah,
it's funny.
and they like to get a reaction out of people. You know, yeah, and that's really evil when you in the long run. Like, you really want to get a reaction out of somebody, and you not knowing what that person is like going through or something like that. That person can mess around and like kill you. Like, I've seen people snap. I've known people to snap. I was in class with a murderer, as a matter of fact. I didn't even know it.
Dang.
He was gone for 3 weeks, and we heard about the robbery he did. He shot the dude in front of his son, all that good stuff, going through stuff, you know, out there in the trenches, as we call them. But yeah, you don't know what people going through to make them do things like that, or like you basically poking at somebody that is very volatile, and when they explode, they can't even control themselves, you know.
Right.
And that's not, and you looking like you the victim when the whole time they the victim, but you just turned them into a predator, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the Jedi mind trick right there.
Yeah. You hit the switch on them.
Yeah, I think it all stems from like self-hate. You know, like you hate yourself, you gotta talk about somebody else, so you gotta make them bad. You know, so it's kind of like, once you can fix yourself and your internal issues, then you'll be able to, you know, not do that. Yeah. You won't even be worried about the next person at that point.
Completely agree with that. I say it all the time. If you being at war with yourself, it's gonna cause problems for other people around you. You know, it causes depression. You know what I'm saying? It just brings out negative parts of your whole being. You know. And if you can't work on yourself and you can't learn how to sit back and just, you know, realize like, all right, bro, you tripping. Go ahead and pull yourself back. You know, you have to stop being at war with yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Dang, that was deep. That was deep. Is there anything else y'all wanted to add to this question?
I think we good.
It's like, if you haven't realized it yet, or if you haven't seen it yet, you've probably just been living under a rock, because it's very noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I'm not gonna like, if I was to sit here and deny like, oh yeah, the darker skinned men aren't treated, you know, differently than lighter skinned men, I would be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I would be very ignorant to sit there and say that.
Can't nobody sit there. Well, I don't know, man. You can't. If you gotta be a really sheltered person to not
even see
it or grasp it or understand what's going on. Like, you know, we always get the why is this happening to me type of vibe. You know, it was the first time I dealt with racism. Like, I was maybe 4th grade, maybe. You know, yeah. Matter of fact, I think that was the first time like I actually put hands on somebody that was not my race. All the fights before that was with somebody black, but like, you know, the impact. He's like, all your families and friends is hanging on trees still. That type of vibe.
Oh, at that age? Oh man.
Yeah, 4th grade. So yeah, a lot of that is very impacting for how you deal with things. Yeah. And like, that's a big situation to deal with at a young age too.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
Oh man, I was bad then too, so I don't know. Maybe it was calm.
They got what
They
they
did.
deserve,
They
though.
got what they deserve.
Saying that.
I'm thinking back to that video. What was it? That Twisted Iced Tea?
I wanted to match
Oh,
that.
Man,
yeah.
that man that said that. He had,
Wait,
oh
what
my
happened?
God.
What happened?
It was some white guy that was in like a convenience store.
Oh yeah.
And I think he called the black man the N-word. He had some,
Pussy.
they called the
Oh,
Twisted Iced Tea. He busted it in his head. He fell to the ground. Like,
He rocked that dude.
yeah, he was knocked out. I was like,
Oh, that man.
he deserved it.
He tried to hold himself.
He was trying to,
but that dude
pack
kept
on his ass. He was like, oh, whoop.
That is true, Queen Nana. I was just gonna say
They
that.
also distort what they're saying, making us all look for.
Yeah, because like in the news, a lot of times, like when they do show anybody, especially like black people, and like you don't know what that person, like y'all said, that may have been going through, and then somebody antagonized them,
Yeah.
and they don't ever show that. There's no context. You just see somebody whooping somebody's ass, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, like is that
Yeah.
how all black people are? And it's
Right.
like no, like. We need some more information. Like, I don't know what happened, like the backstory of that situation.
Yeah, what he dealing with at home?
But nice.
Maybe he had enough.
That's
Maybe you was the ass that he forgot to get to before. You was the nigga that caught the ass whooping.
Right.
Poking at him. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't go poking at everybody, bro. One day they just gonna haul off and beat your ass, and then you just looking stupid. You just, And I've seen it happen. Bro told me, telling my boy, chill out. Said, chill out. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me.
Yeah. You might have had a bad day at work, got some bad news,
Right.
and
I was there from the bad day until the punch.
oh my god.
Maybe then they'll
Mortal Kombat.
He said Mortal Kombat.
Nah, but yeah, like it's interesting because like with being light skinned, like you can see it from both spectrums, because you would get it from both sides, like from white people and black people sometimes. Yeah. And when you sit there and you notice these things, you develop a certain type of empathy, and that's why you be like, you don't want to push that negative narrative through, amongst the whole black community in general. You know what I mean? Because they're already trying to do that. You know what I mean? Like the media, like I said, Twitter, even Instagram sometimes. No offense to Instagram because they made the app that allows us to network, but you can see it sometimes with the algorithms and stuff like that. Like they try to make everybody look bad.
9 times out of 10, yeah. Dad, use your uppercut.
oh my god.
I'm never gonna get over that.
I'm mad he had the nice wife to go with it. He like,
then
like do it again.
well, y'all seen the camera angle when he did it? It had a, I was like, no, bro, that don't make it better. Don't make it look better. Stop.
Right.
Please stop. Oh man, I'm sorry. I ran off the topic.
No, it's all good. We don't want it to be all totally serious.
Right.
Of course, we want to answer the question, but
It's hot as hell. All right.
Yes. Okay. So for the next question, in y'all's opinion, do you think that colorism impacts black men and black women differently? If so, why?
Say that one more time.
Yes.
Do you think that colorism impacts black men and black women differently?
Both.
I would say yes.
Both get. We got light skinned women, we got dark skinned women. So I guess it's pretty.
I think they get more. I think they get more of the verbal abuse the women do. I think they get more of the verbal abuse because, a lot of men will say some things and think they could get away with it. Where, if you say it to another man, he'll get you'll get some retaliation. You'll get a reaction where, other men, if they were to start colorism with women, they'll be like, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? So that's why I think they'll get affected a little bit more differently.
I think.
I like you, young man. I like you.
Thank you.
But so going off what he said, I don't know, man. I think both have the same type of impact, and but men should be taught to be. Well, the thing is, you supposed to feel like you're supposed to You're supposed to treat women with respect, but you should. But at the same time, you should respect people regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because respect goes a long way. But but what I just said can be a double-edged sword like that. But because some women take that as looking down upon them or some shit. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie, ladies, they get annoying from some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. That independent mentality is gonna. Y'all gotta.
It's like you try to be a gentleman, but you end up being a bad guy. You never know.
What so fuck chivalry. Like that's what that is.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and then I'm with Otaku, right? But I still do hold the door open for women and stuff like that. Some of them don't even say thank you. I'd be like, oh, okay, come back out here so I can hit you.
Blame in their face.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it make men not want to. I don't know. Like a lot of that. It base. I don't know how to say it. It basically maps out how we interact with other people.
Right.
Male and female, so on both parts, like it's like I said, a double-edged sword. Like it could get messy. I don't know, man. It's like, like it could backfire. It could backfire. It could ruin a lot of interaction with people, networking, all that. So like I said, I don't think it can be any different. But I know that it has a more of a bigger impact, more like a immovable object meets an unstoppable force type deal. So I believe it's on that level for that question.
I definitely can see that. Definitely.
And Creative, did you have something you wanted to say?
That's how I was looking earlier with y'all. I was like, they got it. They got it.
I can't
hear you. Can't hear you.
No, we can't hear you.
I'm trying to read his list, but I can't. I think he said, "Can you hear me?" No.
Leave and come back.
I'm terrible with reading lips.
IG is being petty.
I know.
See, this is colorism right here.
Yeah, man.
Man.
You gonna mess up his vibe. Ain't gonna mess up anybody else's.
No,
Crazy. I can't hear him.
This is terrible.
This is not
What
right.
we doing is like
Can you
this.
hear me
Don't
now?
do that.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I had turned my mic off. I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
No.
See, now I was talking all that heavy for you. Now I look back. I'm sorry, Instagram.
I had turned my mic off because I had did something. But I think it's kind of like the same, but one side gets exemplified more than the other. So with women, it's the angry black woman, and she's dark skinned, she's aggressive, or if she's light skinned, she's seen as more pretty and laid back. Same thing with the men. Is like if you're dark skinned, you're more aggressive. You're stronger. You're this and that, more masculine than the light skinned guy. He's saying is more sweet and more like, you know, a more feminine kind of guy. So it's like, you know, that kind of stuff seems the same across the board, and we just need to stop doing that and just respect each other for who we are as people. We're all black at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
I know my daddy
have a
black. He
question.
burns my shirt. But yeah.
Oh, I had a question for you all. This is like from us speaking from a woman's point of view. Like Christy and I, we've experienced it like in the workforce, especially where we both are natural. You know, our hair and things like that. And we had like our white coworkers, you know, say remarks about it, or they're uncomfortable. Like you could tell they don't really like us rocking our natural hair.
If we wear a wig,
They're comfortable. Yeah.
Oh, your hair looks great.
So my question for you all is that have y'all ever experienced that, like with y'all's features or hair texture or anything?
Oh yeah, people playing my hair all the time. They're like, oh, this is that good hair. I'll be like, what you mean good hair? Like, oh, it's kind of curly, you know, it's not too kinky. I was like, what's wrong with kinky hair?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good question. What is wrong with kinky hair? Anybody got an answer for that? I didn't think
No.
so. I didn't think so.
So, yeah, I used to get that
All
lot
hair is good
all
hair.
On my hair situation, well, I don't really.
Girls love some dreads now.
I don't get
Clean.
Clean.
Y'all know
Boy,
y'all
look
do
right here.
flex.
I just had to roast this one guy because he said that my hair looks like a brush or some shit, but I'm like, that doesn't. Yeah, I barbecued him. He good. He good. He ain't said nothing in about 4 days.
That's how you know he about to say something crazy. He had to stop and say, hold up, he good.
Yeah,
no.
he good. Yeah, he gone. Yeah, he gone for a minute. He ain't gonna talk to me for a long time after what I said to him. But I don't really get complaints on the hair or much attraction. Like you see, I don't know. Ain't nothing to complain about. Ain't nothing to point out. You know, long luxurious. You know, you know what I'm saying. But nah, I had
no hair, no care.
I mostly get. I don't know, because they say a lot of guys have better features than females, like the eyelashes and what else y'all be about?
Yeah, y'all make us sick. You have them long eyelashes. I'm like, I want your lashes.
And they just blink, and I'm like, okay.
I'm really jealous. But I wore eyeliner a lot when I was in school. They thought I wore makeup. I'm like, no, bro, this mine. I grew these things.
And for me, it was the eyebrows. It'd be like, your eyebrows arched. I'm like, no, they just don't grow like that.
Shit, bushy, boy. I'm talking about. I be trying to like, you go smooth them out, but they be looking wild.
I was asking if they
right
could
now.
put me in school. I'm like, no, don't touch me.
Back away.
Oh yeah, people like to grab my hair too without my permission. I don't like that.
Yeah. Crazy. It was just very rude.
Like, is this yours? The hands finna be.
Oh my God.
Like,
Wow.
It's like on one side they trying to flatter you, but they can't because they're also like, doing something very inappropriate.
And then it's a lot of the these people and they can touch your stuff just because it's there or something like that. He's like, you can touch mine if you want. I don't want to touch your hair. I don't like you putting hands in my hair. Like I don't like that. I don't know where your hands been. Like it's already hard to wash this. It's very difficult to wash this. Like shampoo and what? It's supposed to last me a month because you ain't supposed to wash this that much. But this will be gone by the halfway mark. Okay, the halfway mark of the month. This will be gone. All the shampoo is in here. Don't touch my hair, please. If you ain't on top of it, don't touch my hair.
Don't touch his hair now. Y'all heard him.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's bro, I'm telling you, bro. You don't know who got what or what can give you a rash, bro. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like
These people hands ain't clean.
You can't put every.
Yeah. Rona's around too, so
Yup.
yeah.
Before I grew my hair out, I had
Oh, here goes another one.
salons. Don't he said salon?
Yeah, that's
My hair.
Oh,
true.
You know, it's crazy that you guys mentioned that because like a few years ago, we actually went to one of my cousin's basketball games, and I'm sitting in the bleachers with my mom, and she had her hair down, and her hair was like, you know, full and really just hanging down with hang time and everything, and this lady sitting behind her, she's just staring at her. Then just out of nowhere, she's going like this on her hair. They were saying it just went like this on her hair. And my mom looked back so fast. She was like, "What?" And she was like, "I'm so sorry." she was like, "I just seen it. It just looks so nice." I'm like, first of all, in my head, like, what's going through our heads is, first of all, don't touch her without asking for what. And second, like what just compelled you to do that? Like, what compels somebody just all of a sudden?
I think they jealous. That's what I think.
They are. They like the fullness because our hair is so full, and we can do anything with our hair. Like you could do anything. Wear it straight, locks, twists. Like you could do anything, and they're jealous of that because that's the main thing they would say. Your hair is so full and thick. I wish my hair had all that volume. My hair is so thin. Oh, what?
Y'all seen Justin Bieber lately?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
He got dog tails.
Nothing to say.
Oh man.
But you know, it kind of goes back to a couple of different things though, especially like with like the urge to want to touch our hair and things like that. I mean, you think about it, and I hate saying it, but it all still kind of goes back to slavery.
Yeah, it does.
Like back in the days, we were placed on auctioning blocks. Right. They were allowed to touch us. We were nude. They would touch our genitalia as well, checking our health and things like that. And I mean, you know, that kind of still sends. I mean, even in like the Constitution, it's still in there that we're 3/5 human. We're not even considered like a full human. So why ask somebody that's a subhuman if it's okay to touch their hair? Just do it.
That's sick.
Yeah. It's not even legal to vote in Tennessee on the state level.
Wow.
If you're black. So
you said where you at?
I'm in Atlanta, but in Tennessee, they still got it in their state constitution that black people can't vote. Yeah.
Say that one more time.
In Tennessee,
say it again.
In their state constitution, if you're black, you cannot vote.
Oh yeah, I'm in Tennessee. I don't vote here though. Yeah.
Now you can vote on the federal level, but you can't. You're not supposed to vote. You know, at the state level.
That's so garbage.
And they trying to repeal everything back. If you notice, to where we can't vote. So
well, it don't really matter for me. 'Cause I'm still from Mississippi. I still deal with horrible racism, horrible counts.
Dang.
Alabama.
It's ridiculous.
8 years? See, I didn't even know that.
Alabama bad too. Yeah, saying something about them. Yeah. They still got some Jim Crow laws still.
Certain amount?
Donna, how come you never told
me? That's crazy.
You never told me about that. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my auntie.
Oh, okay.
Hello, auntie. Hi, auntie.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. She ain't never told me that. And my uncle's from there. My uncle's from there, so.
I got family out there now. You know, I'm just like, y'all might want to leave. Go somewhere else.
Dang.
You can only vote for 35 years.
What in the world? I guess they don't expect you to live that long. Wow.
That's crazy.
Fair enough.
You understand what you gotta do. That's crazy.
That is wild. I've never seen such constitutions in my life. I'm very tongue-tied today. What is going on?
Fair enough. Now,
I love my politics, so I'll be on it. I'll be knowing stuff you wouldn't even think to know about.
Everyone lies in politics. I hate them.
I love politics. I might even run for office when I get a little older.
I'm there. You got my vote. You
Might try to run for House or something like that.
But I guess, did you gentlemen want to move on to the next question?
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Nana, we don't have a talk. We'll have a talk later, Nana.
All right. Read the next one.
Okay, so this question is, with social media, do you feel that light-skinned male content creators get more visibility, and does the algorithm work in their favor?
That's hard to answer that because I don't know like the technological aspect of the social media, because they'll sit there and say that, oh, you know, as long as you keep posting every day, then your stuff gonna show to other people. But I don't know how true it is, and I don't know how that really works.
It's a lot of demographics with that. Like, you can say that, but then you also gotta, what time you gonna post it? Is these people that follow you in your region, or is that they in the same time frame? They Eastern, they Central, they in the UK. You know, it's hard to put a stamp on that statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been doing this content stuff for like 2016. Like, I watched the algorithms like change
Crazy, right?
like a whole lot, and they just changed a lot of them again. They just changed Instagram, they just changed Facebook, and he's glitching out again. They changed the YouTube algorithm. I don't as far as like the colorism side of that, I don't see a lot of black content creators in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I say it affects the whole race, to be honest. Like, this guy that I've been following since like 2012, he just started like making decent money off of YouTube and Twitch, you know. And I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear us?
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Yeah, look.
I was like, what? What happened?
Okay, all right. But, like he just started making a decent money on Twitch, which I'm very happy for him. He ain't fat no more. He working out. Like, he doing good. You know what I'm saying? But like that's one of the very few first like content creators that were black that I seen like actually like do. In our DC world, of course, like a lot of they're doing pretty damn good for themselves right now. You know, and I think that's because there's a bunch of them driving and pushing that. Like, there's a force behind it. So I know that's 90% of the push that they're getting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Oh, Caleb City. Who else I can think of? Long Beach Griffin.
Yeah, he does love Beach Griffin.
Yeah. Them guys. So I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of black people, like, dark skins, and the light skins. They've been doing fair. Like Splack. I don't know if y'all are familiar with him. He and Marlon Webb, as a matter of fact. Yeah, they got some. I see them guys eat. Melvin Gregg, he in Snowfall. You know, well, was as far as last I heard was, but
Spoiler alert.
I think it's harder. It's harder for us in general as a complete race, to be honest. Because it's like this is it affects all of us, like Anime Sunday podcast. Oh, what's up, Anime? What's happening with you?
We'll answer your question too, Anime Sunday, because he did ask us a question.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, y'all supposed to put those in the comment box, ain't it? The question box. Y'all gotta abide by the rules.
I will add on what you think, because it is crazy how black TikTokers make these dances, right? And they'll get somewhat shine, but then a white kid will make the same dance, the same kind of TikTok. Their dance, they go viral. Damn. Yeah, they go viral. They go crazy.
That is true.
That is true.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that white dude that did that what's that song that what's the name got? That not Dog but Glock. He's like, I'm getting bag after bag. Yeah, that white dude killed it. I ain't
I don't
he
like
killed
it.
it.
He did kill it.
He put that white people ain't got no rhythm stereotype. He put that down. He put it down. Oh man. I would like to invite you all to Afro Comic Con. Say if there's anything you would like to do. Oh, okay.
Well, thank you.
Is there a mandatory COVID shot?
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Oh, I got mine.
Oh, you got yours already?
I ain't ready yet.
Oregon
You
Healthcare. So.
don't feel sick or
I
nothing,
ain't
do you?
ready yet. I gotta give them a few more trials. You know what I'm saying? I will see if that death toll going down or not, or if anybody dying in general. I guess see what's going on.
Yeah.
But you here?
Yeah.
So
Gotta research.
how long ago you had it? I got a few questions for you, sir. How did you feel? How you feel health wise?
Ooh.
You took the COVID shot.
Okay. I feel fine. The first shot was okay. You know, it hurt in the arm. You know, but after that, 2 weeks passed. Got the next shot in another arm, and I was fine. I didn't feel any effects. But other people I know,
Which vaccine did you take? The Pfizer or
the Pfizer.
Pfizer? Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't getting nothing less than the best.
How long you been vaccinated?
No Johnson and Johnson.
How long you been?
No Johnson. Forget Johnson & Johnson. You might as well go.
I don't know how long you been vaccinated. I need to know how long.
How long till what? Till
How
you
long
fully
get
vaccinated? It take really like a month to be fully vaccinated.
Oh, so you're not fully vaccinated? Oh.
No, I'm good now. I got my shots in like March or February or something like that.
Okay.
And so I was going quarantine the whole time. I ain't listen to nobody.
Okay. All right. Okay. You give me a little hope.
Because
Okay.
you can still get sick while taking those vaccines. It don't kick in until like a month later, 4 weeks. So take 2 weeks after the first one, another 2 weeks after the second one.
Okay. I just wanted to know. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Eventually,
people think they Superman because they got shots. No, you ain't get no superpowers. You ain't getting no superpowers.
J&J got lawsuits over that powder. Oh yeah, all that metal and lead stuff in there.
Yeah. Yep.
No way I'm taking that one.
Oh God, that's another topic
women
that
the worst,
we talk about too. Yeah. With the discrimination in the medical community with Black people. That's another topic.
Yeah. I've seen all kinds of stuff working in the medical space because I'm not like a nurse or nothing like that. I'm a security, but you can just tell like they don't care. Like if you get the vaccine, they don't care if you get sick. They're just like, okay, well, we'll give you this medicine and send you on your way, but I can't breathe. You need to go and hook me up to a machine. And like, no, we'll monitor you for a little while and then we'll decide whether or not we want to put you on the machine. And there was a lot of that going around in different institutions and stuff. So you be careful. If you don't feel good, be very, very blunt and record it. You don't want to end up like that one lady.
Right.
I've
just walking in unannounced.
These comments though.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Y'all better stop playing. You better get that shot.
To the color. Yes, let's get back to the topic, y'all. Yeah. All right. So did we ask this question? I think we did a little bit.
That.
Okay. So I guess we'll move to question 6. So with social media, do you think that the issue of colorism is getting better?
I would say now because we're talking about it.
It's not getting better. Just give
but
me
it's not
Okay.
in
I,
mainstream.
I ain't gonna be that.
Come on, talk to us more.
We have the equality we wanted and we deserve. So
is getting there. I see less
Mm-hmm.
light skin and dark skin jokes. My phone is dying.
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, I still ain't gonna be satisfied until like I said, until it's completely gone, like until there's no more colorism, until there's no more racism, so
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before. Well, it's always gonna be that type of mentality in the world, colorism, negativity. So it's not gonna disappear, but like it's eventually it's gonna slow down. I say that. Like I think it's slowing down now. I don't know, like maybe when this quarantine stuff is like officially like done, maybe we'll see more unity. Maybe it might tear us apart. Who knows?
Right.
It's not a lot of expectations that I have for that. They're not high, because I feel like there's always going to be people like that, and there are always going to be a problem with the way a light skinned person does something and the way a dark skinned person does something. Or a brown skinned person does something. So, yeah, that's how.
I love how he don't be forgetting. I love it.
I can't forget.
Gotta include everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of people do, and I'm like, you can't forget about them.
Give me 1 second. I'm finna yell. Bye-bye!
He said, baby.
But more spoken about, better. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I mean, I think like siding with like everything that you guys have said, it's definitely, I don't feel like it'll ever like officially go away, but I think that helping to make things a little bit better, could be accomplished. Like with just more conversations about it. I think like maybe everybody kind of being a little bit more like aware of like what we say, what we do, how we treat each other.
Yeah.
And and having those conversations like in our households with our families and things like that is like the kind of like start of it. And even like you don't have to like totally like spaz out on somebody if they say something or do something that could be like colorist, but just say like, hey, do you realize how that sound like when you said that,
Right.
Yeah.
and how that person could be affected by what you just said or how you treated them? Like, why are you treating them differently?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, exactly. That's the number one thing is people aren't getting called out for their stuff, or
Right.
Mm-hmm.
they think it's normal because a lot of this stuff been normalized, but it's really ignorant at the end of the day, So we have to unnormalize it. Like if somebody comes up to you and say, "What's up, light skin?" You're supposed to be like, "No, no, 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 no. Excuse me."
right.
Like
My
no.
name is yeah. Sure.
I'm sorry. I was sitting there looking at these comments. I'm like,
Good. I was looking at them too.
and
It was
you gotta contest the BS. Yeah, you do gotta contest the BS.
right.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of new words could we come up with though, because I think now everybody's gonna still have their words that they say, like, "Ooh, they go chocolate over here," and they go a little vanilla ice. Like we got all these little things that we say about people.
This is always
Say
going.
what color they are.
Yeah, you already heard them earlier. It was like, "Oh, Drake. Hey, Drake."
Drake. They go Drake. Or what's another one?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You just need to use me. You're right, Auntie.
Everybody do it.
Yeah. That is true.
Oh,
I think.
you just gonna use my government name in front of everybody. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh my
Oh,
We love your name. Oh my
oh wait.
gosh.
Yeah, you done did it now.
Wow, she calling you out.
Alvin.
For real.
I got some of my people in here too. Okay. Appreciate y'all coming through.
That is my, as I say.
Who said who that white man behind? That's Jon Snow.
He ain't got.
That's
I better not have no problem with Jon Snow.
Yeah, I don't even watch Game of Thrones. My brother watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We just try to put everybody's taste in the house.
That's cool. That is cool.
No, you got Old Dirty Bastard, and right below you got Cowboy Bebop.
That ODB.
You know what I'm saying? We got what the other ones at? They here.
Hey, everybody.
Saku says, "Hey, she had bed over there trying to go to
I'll
sleep."
pop in a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wake up. Oh shit! I got something in mind.
I guess, did we have any other, last things we wanted to say about the last question?
I think did I touch on everything? Did I say something? Did I say something meaningful?
Y'all always said something meaningful.
I was
So funny.
Dude, I'm almost 30. You know, I got a lot of experience now.
30. I'm almost 24.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I'm not the youngest again, yo.
I'm 23.
I'm 24.
Oh God, no. I'm the only one.
I mean,
Yeah, it's my cracked up.
you're gonna be 27 in June, so
Damn, just call me out.
yeah. I mean, they gonna know when your birthday coming.
Dang.
I was like, let me say hello. Damn, just call me out.
Yeah, I called you out.
Damn. But I look good for my age, so.
You sure did.
She does. She does.
I'm
Thank-
saying,
I guess we're goofies over here.
I swear to God.
Motorcycle starting. I know. Y'all hear that? Yeah, we have the motorcycle in the background, so sorry.
Yes.
But I guess we'll go to the last question. And this kind of leads up to it, but what do y'all think can be done to confront colorism?
Let's all band together. We can get the light skins versus the dark skins versus the brown skins. You feel me? We can do a little three-way battle. We can take everybody out and debate a dominant species win. They can solve it.
Duffy funny.
But
God.
but not on the serious tip, like I said, it has to be. I don't know. People got to open their eyes as a group. It has to be a group effort. It can't be a small. I mean, it could be a small amount of people pushing this and trying to get this out. You know, you got your advertisements and all that. You know, I don't know, but it's all about coordination as a nation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we're gonna get right. It has to be a group effort. Like I said, everybody has to put their efforts in this or see it in general.
I can't.
I know.
You trying to have a great ninja war. This ain't Naruto. Oh my God. I just
They had different races in there too, colors, all that.
Hey, when they introduced the black people, I was like,
hey.
We in here. Let's go.
Oh man.
Raw Village too.
Because before that, you know, Kiba was the closest one to black.
Wild.
Oh man.
Oh God, get over here.
I would say,
yep.
I would say talks like these are good, but if we want to take it to next level, call it as you see it.
Right.
Literally call it as you see it, because there's too many people that's complacent because they don't want to mess up what they got going on. I'm not for that. Like one of my previous jobs that I worked, there was two new guys. It was me and a dark skinned guy, and literally after maybe a week or two working, the boss comes and pulls me over to the side and says, "Oh yeah, you're doing a lot better than he is, and you're more likely going to be the next rather than him." And I'm like, he was like, "But what it is you're gonna have to like battle each other, basically try to."
My teacher.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not for that at all. So I told. I was like, you know what? I actually ended up quitting that job just because of that. I was like, you know what? I'm not for that. I didn't think it was cool. And I told you, I was like, you see, they trying to pin us against each other.
Yeah.
Right.
No, so that was
Mm-hmm.
see, they trying to pin us against each other. He was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, so you got it. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't for the BS on that. So
nah, man, in there stirring the pot, boy.
and that's what you gotta call it. You gotta tell them, you know, this ain't right. Because I think sometimes people don't even know like that it's going on. They're not aware of it. So like, oh yeah, I'm being colors. I don't even know it. Like, you can't do that. You just gotta be like, look, watch what you say. Think about who you're saying it to.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Understandable.
Yep. You had something to say, McDuffie?
Yeah, we saw your hand raised.
Oh, my teacher. Like I said, I went to after basically dropping out of college, I went to a trade school and whatnot. And my teacher, and I bless her heart, now I wouldn't trade my time in my class for any other trade that was in that establishment. But basically, we had these CompTIA certifications. If anybody familiar with the tech world and whatnot, I mean, it was understandable competition, but it was kind of like she was pitting us against each other. You know, she would say, "See, mess around, you keep lagging off, that boy gonna be ahead of you." So I'm like, hey, I'm competitive already. Don't do this. But she still had us. She still had us working together a lot though. But like there was what I initially said was usually what went on in the classroom. It was, and then she would blatantly tell us that the white people would do better than us. But she would also reiterate that it ain't just because they're white. Well, it's not just because they're white. It's because they're privileged and white.
Well, yeah, that is a thing. So you got privileged black too.
And she was a black teacher, short as hell, but right. But oh, you got some CompTIA sites? What you drop? What you got in there? Drop them in there. I failed the 901 before they transferred it to the 10,000 series. I was hurt, boy. And I had a month to study for the second one, so I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to a whole new. I'm gonna go to a whole new program." Well, that's all I had to say. Yeah, go add me, dog. Go add me.
Yeah, he cool. I'm at that him too.
Yes. Oh, creative ENT, we don't want to leave you out. Did you have something that you wanted to say on the top?
Well, on the topic of colorism across the board, like with men, we just need to stop competing with each other and realize that that's really tearing us apart as a people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we come together, we don't compete with each other, we work with each other, it's enough for all of us at the table. You know, we don't have to do that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we do that, we'll be good. We can actually take this on head on.
Back. Any other closing comments or anything, gentlemen?
I ain't using none of it. I'm making video.
Light skin aren't really soft. There you
go. Like I said, I'm very appreciative to be here with the ladies, the lovely ladies, and I'm very happy that I got to speak on my experiences in life. I would like to do this again someday. You know, a couple more cameras on me. Might feel a little special. I'm gonna shout y'all out.
Okay.
Well, this is actually new. Like I said, I interviewed with Unc earlier this week and blurred over earlier this week too. So like, I had a lot of y'all up, but this has been a busy ass week, and I pulled it off. This was the last bit of sweat that I had to pour out for the day. I was honestly nervous.
What? No, you guys killed.
Y'all don't think I'd be nervous, do you? Yeah, I was nervous. Yeah, I was nervous.
Normally.
You cooling. Both of y'all.
My heart would beat, boy, the whole time. I'm gonna make sure I don't say the wrong thing on him.
No, there's no right or wrong answer. This is all your own experiences.
Exactly. So yeah.
I like to hear people's opinions. I like to hear y'all opinions.
Yeah, man. It's always good to get a different perspective on things, you know, and to know that somebody else is dealing with the same stuff. It's also, it don't make you feel alone, you know.
Right.
It's always a pleasure. It's always. Got to feel comfortable making the hard conversations, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? You.
Nah, we ain't competing no more.
Well, y'all, and you.
I'm tired of doing it. It's exhausting. I compete with my brother. Used to do that all up in high school. Oh, he look good because I got the swag, but he likes me, but he got better hair than you. I'm like, no, I do. Ooh, I felt it. It feel good. I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh my God.
We both brothers. We good. We came from the same daddy. We look a little different. We all family.
Yeah, brother.
Love everybody the same.
Everybody the same. But then, hey, you know, sometimes you gotta check your brother though. You gotta tell him he like Chipotle bag tattoos.
Yeah, like, help me out.
That's true. Yeah, well, thank you guys for coming on and, you know, sharing your experiences. You know, this was something that may not have been like easy, but we definitely appreciate y'all for coming on and sharing your truth. And this conversation does not stop here. So everybody, thank you that, you know, tuned in and here in the audience as well. But anybody, you know, that's on Instagram, you know, use your platforms to talk about more topics like this. You know, this also goes into mental health, right? Let's keep the conversations going. And when we do see stuff like colorism, let's talk about it and, you know, call people out on their BS. Let them know that it's not okay. Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Best way to end.
They stay with the professionality, don't they? They stay.
But yeah, I appreciate it, and yeah, I'll see y'all on Instagram and all that good stuff. And again, thank y'all for having me. These dogs are going crazy. Who the hell is that?
Well, thank you all too, and we will conclude here. And y'all have a good rest of y'all Sunday and a good week too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'ams.
You know, you could call me anytime.
Y'all stay blessed. Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
You too. Bye.